How did you do?
I'm really satisfied with my performance today. Temp 315, I was really excited that it moved as well as it did. That was the best that it ever moved. I got overzealous a little bit, but I was pretty psyched. I thought to myself, 330. When I went to the platform to pick it up, my mentality was no matter what, it's coming up. And so it did come up. However, I did hitch. It was the ugliest thing in the world, but you know, I was still proud of the lift altogether.
It's great.
It was a really fun experience, and like I couldn't have done it without all y'all.
It was a hell of a lift.
If only it was a bench only.
If this was bench only, I'd destroy.
I know. You would have been
First all around.
But I predicted your last attempt would have been 325.
I was thinking about 325 too, but I just said 330 in my mind, and when you said yes, I just went for it. Tiffany?
It went pretty well for me as well. I was happy with it.
I know, she got first! I really got first! Let's go! Yo, we all thought that too. Everyone predicted that.
Yeah.
I even predicted that you'd be the only one in your weight class.
Yeah.
But she's not though, right?
No, there are other people in Tiffany's weight class
too, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
It was just Tiffany.
Because
I don't know.
But even then,
But even then, she would have destroyed.
it was still happy.
Yeah, there's still no
The other girls were thick.
yeah.
Thick.
108.
And they,
Or under
They were
me.
thick.
and they barely, I don't even think they all got 315.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm almost surprised when Tiffany pulled 315.
Yeah. Max told his photographer to record it.
Damn.
It was
Yeah.
a good call. Because I was going to go to 320, but I'm glad I didn't.
Low key.
Yeah, I think Tiffany was basically the highlight of the event for her weight because like it's early on the day.
Yeah.
She had the biggest pull for her weight, so it definitely got everyone going. So she was basically the headliner of her weight. Yeah, good job, Tiffany. Good job. First place, first meet, you got first place. It's crazy.
Alright.
I'm really nervous.
Let's go, Andres.
Alright, for me, it went well. What I was expecting due to the training I had. What was the first thing? What was the first attempt?
Your first attempt was 365.
365. It flew. It was like the easiest 365 ever. 390 was next. It got a little messy, but I still got it. I got two white lights.
Which side red light? You remember which side?
It was the right side.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany.
Yeah. The left side, she went like this, and then she got the.
Yo, she's strict.
Yeah,
One
she
of
was
the
strict.
left.
Yeah, she didn't give it to
She
Tiffany.
gave me a red.
She gave her a red. And then my last attempt, 405, it came up pretty quick. It just got stuck again, but it's okay. August.
Okay, next time you just get straight to 420, blaze it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think, do you think by the meet, by August?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
I gotta start squatting again and benching again. Because I haven't been doing any of that. But I'm gonna have way more time this summer, so I'm excited for it.
That's in 4 months.
I have a lot of time, and then I have my new membership at like a gym, a powerlifting gym, so I think that'll help a lot. And I got third place somehow.
Alright, so Andres got third place. Good round of applause. You deserve it. And don't tell yourself you don't deserve it because it was all your idea.
Alright.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here right now.
100%.
I always wanted to do it.
I know, good job. Thanks for keeping us updated.
For sure.
Go, Tony.
Alright.
You were first.
Yeah, so meet recap. The meet was great. It was fantastic. It went by a lot quicker than I thought, but I guess that's what happens.
It was 3 hours early.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
everything.
That's great.
But yeah, I think regardless though, I felt confident going in the meet that I would hit all my attempts. I knew the training went really well, and it made a lot of sense to me. Every week when Bal gave the program, I thought it made a lot of sense. And I always knew that, or I always felt strongly that I could have pulled these numbers before. It just wasn't the right time. But now was the opportunity to do that, and I finally got to hit all those numbers. So it was a patient game, and it was really well planned out. Yeah, so kudos to Bal for like programming all of us and like telling us to deload this week because it really helped reveal a lot of our strength. Yeah.
Well, so what was your opener?
385.
Okay.
Yeah.
That flew.
That was interesting because I was actually trying something different because I noticed during my warm-up. Yeah, I noticed during my warm-up when I tried the top bracing method, everything flew. Like it felt like a different deadlift technique to me, and it felt comfortable, natural. But the limiting factor I realized was my grip for hook grip was kind of slipping. I guess because I kind of rushed going down.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to doing that yet.
He got 420 for his second, and you can tell him about your third.
Yeah, my third. So my third attempt, at first I wrote down 445 because I wanted to like really guarantee a PR, but then I scratched it out and I thought I did it really well, and I wrote down 455, and I thought that's what they would put me in as well because they even announced 455 for Tony Lee at the podium. And so I wasn't really looking down at the numbers. I just trusted the loaders that they would do it correctly. But I went there, pulled 445, which is still a 5-pound PR since September. And that felt really good. I think I have more in the tank. More events, future opportunities.
Damn, you got Going into my first attempt, or this whole meet, I wasn't confident at all actually, because I feel like I didn't feel motivated to powerlift recently, or this whole year basically starting this year. But I was surprised that my second attempt like flew. That was the quickest I've ever pulled, I guess 3 times bodyweight like ever in the like 12 years I've been lifting. And I wanted 570, but then I wanted to be a little bit safer because I feel like my legs were fired yet, because me and Tony rushed our warm-ups. We literally spent 20 minutes warming up before they caught our flight. So we kind of skipped our traditional like squat before we deadlift, and I only did 3 warm-ups in the back before we started. And my first attempt was 405, second was 495, and my third attempt was 565. That's still a 10-pound PR, and most I've ever pulled at this body weight ever. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Trying, hopefully 6 is there by the end of this year. Same weight.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I got robbed, but no one cares. I got robbed.
We all care.
We all know the truth.
We all went to the front and disputed it.
So the dude that got first overall, he was like 117 pounds and he pulled 405, which was like 3.46 times body weight. Same thing with Bao. But I guess the way the calculation worked it wasn't right or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so I got nerfed, but it's okay. I'm in the same weight class as Andres, but he placed, but I didn't.
We all should have came back with 4 medals.
That's
Is
true.
the truth.
Yeah.
We all had a lot of
That's
fun.
okay. It's because I handled Max on his last attempt. He asked me what he should attempt, and I said 655. He's like, yeah, you're right. And he failed his attempt. He probably nerfed me because of that.
I'm
And
bad.
have more people next time. Andy. both Andy.
Bring it, whale.
All right, so last up is Victor. Go ahead, Victor.
Keep
Tell us
this
how you feel.
I really don't care what I lifted today, but I learned a lot to improve on, and I'm really looking forward to using that to improve my strength for the next competition. I'm announcing it now. I didn't really announce it. You guys already know. I'm competing at the Atlanta Open in July 30th. I think that's what it's called. So I'm really looking forward to giving that meet my best, and this is super fun. Thanks, you, Max, for hosting. If you see this.
Yeah.
I'm tagging.
Yeah. Victor's event was most interesting. I thought it was fun to see that he ran to the platform. I think Bao was able to convince the judges and the folks to go ahead and let him have his first attempt because he originally missed his time. But he was able to pull his first attempt. He rushed after just picking up, 225 as a warm-up?
Yeah.
And then he ran to the podium and picked up 5. Wow.
Yeah, so Victor last warm-up was 315 because he didn't have time, and then they caught his attempt, which was 545. So he made a really big jump.
Yeah, originally Victor was scheduled for I think 5 p.m. for first attempt, but it was 3 hours early.
It was only like 1 when they called him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
1 something. So they were moving really fast.
yeah.
And Victor's second attempt, he got 585. It moved so much quicker than his last final weight during the prep, which was 595. It's about the same thing, and he got a lot quicker. And his last attempt, he hit an all-time PR, I guess, in a powerlifting standard, is 625. 625, yeah.
From top to bottom.
So it's all-time PR for him.
Yeah.
He got two white light, but it still counts.
Yeah, how much stronger I'll get from here.
But I think that's about it. But let's go over what everyone's thinking when they're on the stage.
Oh.
Go over what you guys were thinking.
I'll start.
You guys can go first.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I really don't if I try to think of too many things, I'll miss things. And the simpler is better for me, as Pat and Andy know. I can barely keep one cue. So I walk up, I grip, I go. I looked at my lift. My grip was actually wider than it normally is. I didn't even notice. It's just go.
For me, I thought that I would be incredibly nervous because that's how I usually am. I took some GABA, I had my Sony's on, but I was vibing. And then when I got to the platform, I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see anybody. I just stared at the bar. I didn't even look at what the weight was. And I tried to my best to remember all of my cues and just do the damn thing. And that's what I did.
I was really nervous going up. Every time I would go up on stage, I got really nervous. But I just try to remember my stance, and I didn't look up until I was pulling pretty much. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I loved it. I thought it was like driving a car super fast, like the adrenaline. Like everything, it just felt super cool. Like jumping out of an airplane or something. I was like, yo, this is sick. But yeah, I was a little nervous, like especially going to the 405. I was like, just thinking, like I don't want to fail it, but I stopped thinking that once I got on the stage. And I was like, I'm just gonna try to pull it, and if I don't get it, there's always next time. And I never wanted to do a powerlifting meet. I thought it was kind of cringy, I guess. But now I feel like I see why. Like,
you're not wrong.
The adrenaline.
Yeah.
The adrenaline is cool. I like that, and I like that it was like for a good cause, because I really love dogs.
Yeah, we're all a pet person, so we did this for the right reason, and only for the pets.
It was a lot of fun.
I have a golden doodle too.
Let's give it up for Spike Warrior. Wait. So what were you thinking when you were on stage?
I don't even know. I was thinking of like, I can't even remember. I was just thinking, it just felt like I was just doing something crazy. Like, like when you're like doing something that
you didn't think of any cues or anything?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Hey, no cues, let's go, like Blue
I
Jays
really
is.
didn't either.
I feel like that's another reason why, because I was, before we started, like, when I was warming up, I wasn't thinking about the cues either. But before like we got to the platform, I was like, okay, I remember like my knees were locking out first. I feel like that's my problem. Once I go and do the lift, I just forget everything.
Yeah, you kind of treat it like a conventional.
Yeah, I do, yeah. So, but yeah, next time, for sure.
Alright, Tony, your turn. What were you thinking?
So I think I forgot my cues. Well, the first time I was trying to do the grip and rip.
No cues, no problem.
But on the problem with that was my grip was slipping, so I just went back to doing my normal stuff. But I wasn't really looking at the crowd either. I was just focused with like trying to like stay tight and like get the technique right from like body memory. The one thing I do remember was my last attempt. Bao said something like go fast and don't stop, and that's the last thing I remembered. And I just like repeat what he said, and I just like pulled it up. But that's all I remember. I didn't like pay attention to the crowd, but I was like super happy though.
Yeah.
That I got to hit some daily PR.
It was easy.
Yeah.
And you were a small 460. Alright, time to find out. I'm just yeah, for me, like there were so many cues going on, but I memorized everything. It was pretty. I literally remember everything. It wasn't that bad. I felt like today, like my execution was the best it's ever been. I didn't miss a single thing. Like my body position and everything, it was on point. Yeah, that's about it. I actually had a million things in my head. I remember everything, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Victor.
I go by feel. Like you guys saw, after I walked back up, I slid my feet on the rubber part because whenever I walked up the wood, there's all chalk, so it was slippery.
Yeah.
So if something doesn't feel right, I do what I can to fix it. That's why I rub my feet. But that's it. No, I don't think. Like I said, I just go. If it feels off, I fix it.
That's the thing with conventional versus sumo. Like you don't need that many cues going on in your head, and you can still kind of get away with it if you have a lot of muscle mass. So you can get away with just grip and rip. You don't have to think much. But for sumo, you really have to stay calm and remember all your cues. Yeah.
All the sumo pullers plays, and then Bao got robbed.
Yeah, everyone pulled. A lot of people pull sumo too. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Or very low conventional pullers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new people.
Even the heavier weight class, a lot of them were pulling sumo. So yeah, sumo is dominating the sport right now. It's kind of sad. We need some. I feel like all conventional pullers should hop on like steroids or something right now or something. Anything else, guys?
I thought all in all that this was a fun event. I'm glad that it wasn't like, it didn't feel like a competition to where the egos and the competitiveness from other people would have gotten to me. Everyone was so friendly and caring and supportive. I loved it. So that was great.
Yeah, I think the fact that half of our group placed was like the cherry on the topping, because I wasn't expecting that, and so it was really nice for that. And like at least the other three, we all got to go 3 for 3. We didn't fail any of our lives, which is nice. So I say that this was really successful.
Yeah, we met a lot of famous, I guess, influencers.
Yeah, I was sick.
Kind of. I'm surprised Russ didn't show up.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see you
Really
later, Russ,
surprised.
at Corrupted Strength. You better be there. on
I'm
Friday.
also surprised no one wanted to take a picture with Guzman.
I did.
I didn't
Oh,
see
really?
it.
No, there was a
Okay.
line for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like waiting.
And his
Okay.
girlfriend.
He was so nice too. Like he kept asking me
Really
questions
nice.
about like my life. I was like, yeah,
It was like Max.
yeah.
Yeah, Max is.
They were all cool. Like, I felt like they were gonna be kind of like, yeah, quick picture, but no, they were like,
They wanted to know you.
They wanted to know you. Yeah.
Alright, so I guess our next meet for the team is the Ladies of Iron.
Let's
It'll
go.
be Brittany and Amber, which is end of this month. So in like 30-ish days, 28 days.
20.
Just 20 days out. 28 days out.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know how tired you feel right now? You're gonna feel like 3 times as tired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, it's gonna be me and Victor for the Atlanta Open. And then a special announcement, we're actually thinking about doing a USBA meet in August. But we don't know who's all doing it yet. Can I get confirmed?
I'll do.
Okay. So I guess it's 3 for now. And maybe Victor.
Tiffany, Brittany, and Victor.
Tiffany, I do feel like she should try to do it. In my opinion, I don't know. I'll try to convince her.
Yeah, so I think after the USBA meet in August, we're having September 2. It's at 100% right now that it will happen this year. And Andy Kim says that he wants it. He wants a September 2 for sure this year too.
Oh, the whale said so.
And then after September 2, it's gonna be Litmus 4. And it's not lifting channel.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have Litmus 4 end of the year. We still don't know if it's going to be deadlift only or a full power event this year. Since September is happening, and I feel like it's going to be full power, there's going to be like no point to do full power back to back in 3 months time span. So it might be a deadlift only again. I don't know. With a little bit of bench in there. Yeah.
Sprinkle a bench.
So I think that's it. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I already said that you guys are sick of it, but thank you guys for supporting me. It was really nice. And also thank you, Bao, for picking my numbers. They were really, really spot on. Honestly, if I would pick my numbers, I would have just attempted 645, and I think I could have injured myself, but that wasn't fully warm. But I'm 645, sorry, my old strongman PR. But yeah, thank you guys, and thank you guys from home.
Alright, how's everyone feeling?
Tired.
Tired.
Yeah, we're all zoning out right now.
Yeah.
And my butt is like so sore. I feel like my butt the
Really?
most.
Yeah.
That's good. It's
I
working.
know.
Better than your low back, I guess.
Yeah.
So one of my biggest
My
cues
back.
before I deadlift, I have to always squeeze my butt as hard as I can and then brace while stacking my hips. While stacking my ribs beneath my hips the whole time. So it's a lot of cues going in my head.
Dang.
Your deadlift is like very different. Like I feel like it's not like a regular conventional.
Yeah.
Like it looks different
It's
to
a
me.
biventricular.
It feels like it's a whole motion, kind of like a spring. Like
It's a smooth grip and whip, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Everyone says grip and whip, but it's really smooth.
and your
Like, I don't
arm
jerk away.
falls forwards.
And then
looks so
goes
cool.
the-
Yeah. It looks sick.
So that helps me though. I have to look down when I pull the weight, and right when I get above my knees, I start to look up. Because your body follows where your head is looking. So that's a big cue. Like there were a lot of people that were stuck at the knees today because they kept looking down. I'm like,
Yeah, I saw
like if they were to look up more, they would have locked it out.
Break your neck.
I know, I could tell.
So we can tell. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, we gotta try harder for you, Bob.
Yeah.
That's okay. Because if I make it one day, I want you guys to be testimonies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Val must be protected at all
Tiffany's got-
costs.
She's your #1 customer.
First place.
First place,
First
first
place.
time.
I appreciate
please.
the training and the numbers and the support.
It's crazy. Tiffany's worst lift was actually deadlift from the start.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
Remember the 185?
I
I was
know,
stuck at
Oh.
185 for a
2
long
years.
time.
Yeah.
2 years, okay?
And look at you now.
Yeah.
Crazy. It took a lot of adjustment too for deadlift.
Yeah.
It took
I
so many
remember
adjustments.
we tried conventional, we tried sumo,
Yeah.
we tried so many. Well, actually, Jonathan helped you a lot too for a little bit.
Yeah, he was with me when I switched to sumo.
Yeah, he helped you get a okay baseline.
But then I had to fix my form still after that because
Yeah.
I felt it in my back.
Now you are at 3 plates.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, impressive folks, left and right.
Yeah.
We've all grown a lot from lifting circle we put together.
Mm-hmm.
Every knows every one of us.
Lifting family.
I never thought I was going to powerlifting ever. I mean, powerlift ever again. But
Bro, I know.
Here
You
are,
said
after
you're never gonna do
retirement.
it.
Dude, next time I'm on Instagram, someone confiscate my phone. But everyone was like, I should make an Instagram. Max told me, what was my Instagram too? Max actually asked in a queue, and a lot of people asked for my Instagram, but I was like, damn, I don't have one. I've been thinking about making one actually recently, just haven't had the time.
I think it will help you with what you're doing.
Yeah, I really need to.
Because
It's the quickest thing folks ask for. Like, hey, what's your
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah, even though like TikTok is taking off, I feel like Instagram is always gonna be like a powerhouse.
Yeah, I need to start.
Just because the influencers are there.
Alright, stay tuned for the next collab, next video. Bye to you guys. Thanks again, guys.
Safe travels, guys.
This wouldn't happen without them.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm watching a movie.
Yeah, let's watch a movie.
Narnia.
Narnia.
Let's go here.